Max adds a trigger warning to Blazing Saddles for some reason. Cancel culture has wiped entire films off the map, memory hold sitcom episodes, and coaxed programmers to warn viewers about select stories. So you might think it's just a little thing that pops up and says, warning, warning, this is funny. You might be offended if you're a weak-minded individual. Nope, that's not what this is. This is something a bit crazier. Other films have watched problematic scenes snipped for our protection. They're concerned about you. They don't want any undesirable behavior to be seen by you.
And that's why Christopher Nolan was talking about buy physical media so that they can't edit your media, because they will. They want a revisionist history. Well, all the good stuff we liked is boop, just taken right out from modern day.
It's all happened with few, if any, objections from Hollywood Inc. The trend gave rise to a phrase that should send chills up the spine of any self-respecting artist like ourselves. I'll play a clip. We are very self-respecting artists.
Woke.
They couldn't make that today. That's what we hear. They couldn't make that today. And that is so sad.
Yeah, they could. They just won't. There's no will to. There's no, or talent to, in a lot of cases.
Yeah, a lot of people who don't even know what gender they are very, very triggered by things that.
There's so many options.
Well, we're about the same age. We were born in the 50s. We had a saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Now, not even saying words, silence is violence to these people.
And words are violence. It's all violence. Clearly, they've never been hit. Clearly, they've never experienced actual struggle or violence. Like, that is their metric.
How dare you?
Yeah. Great movie if they would actually watch Blazing Saddles without some instruction. Just watch it for what it is. I bet you get the message.
Yeah, one film has remained untouched by cancel culture, despite being both outrageous and uncompromising. In a way, it's the perfect example of a film woke censors would love to erase, but couldn't due to the film's fan base.
No, it's such a good movie, just as nothing else. It's everything they want. It's starring a white man and a black man. It actually makes us laugh at ourselves, the worst parts of ourselves, and it celebrates the best parts of ourselves. It's actually funny. And it's no worse than anything you've actually seen on like a Family Guy of old, except for you get to hear certain gamer words used correctly.
I support it. Mel Brooks' 1974 Western satire savage racism by mocking racists without a filter. Where are the white women at? It's considered one of the legend's best comedies, a testament to Brooks' creative freedom and wit. They just like to destroy beautiful things. They prefer ugliness.
I think this movie is important for everyone to watch, so much so that I wouldn't be upset if you moved it forward in your queue. But yeah, again, the real disturbing thing about this is it's not even a trigger warning or a context warning like they added
we're getting to
Dumbo. It's just, why?
Max, the platform that once yanked, gone with the wind. Remember, it was a big deal because they're the first ones that, how would we, 828? They dropped the she word in it for the first time in a movie. Or no, damn. Frankly, I don't give a damn. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, frankly, I don't give a damn.
Slapping someone.
And, that was so bad. We can't have that. And then we're right back. Right back to it. Yanked from the cyber shelves by physical media. They just slapped a video trigger warning on Brooks' Vision. Not even just a, hey, if you've got pink hair, this might hurt your fifis. Nope. They go even farther, blah, 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 blah. They talk about film preservation or some representation nonsense. And then you're about to watch a movie from 1974 that many consider one of the greatest comedies of all time. Then leave it how it is.
No, they can't do that. They cannot do that.
She gives a quick primer on Brooks' satirical film canon before describing the film's plot. As the storyline implies, the issue of race is front and center in Blazing Saddles, and racist language and attitudes pervade the film. Sign me up!
Yeah.
But those attitudes are espoused by characters who are explicitly portrayed here as narrow-minded, ignorant bigots. If they're explicitly portrayed, why are you telling all of this?
We've turned everyone's brain to mush with TikTok, and everyone needs an explanation because all they hear was the first trigger word. Really, what this whole thing says is, hey, before you go to Twix and start complaining about this, go ahead and understand in its context, which you would have been able to do anyway, but we don't teach critical thinking anymore. So now we have to explain to you the thing you would have been able to figure out for yourself just a couple years ago.
In my documentary, I got a bunch of several comments of people explaining my own jokes to me. People are like, well, actually, this and this. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's the joke, moron.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like.
That's what happens when you dumb down everything. The IQ of everyone and the emotional intelligence and the ability to discern jokes go right over people's heads, and they think you're being serious. Or, I don't know. They don't think that's the real problem.
There was a point in time where the average IQ was raising, but recently it started lowering. The film's real and much more enlightened perspective is represented by the two main characters played by Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder, she says.
So do you understand the basic premise, Joe, is that they lose their town sheriff and the railroad company has to give them a new one. And so they give them a black man, and he actually is a really good sheriff and ends up, wait, I guess you should just watch. I'm not even going to explain it.
Spoiler alert. You need to give me a spoiler warning next time, along with explaining. I want you to explain each joke to me.
I will. I will.
I'm going back to this.
You're going to be offended.
You better pull up some comments or people are going to think we're censoring them.
Oh, I've been doing it because look at this. This is the new character development. It's no character development because we can't show flaws anymore. You have to be already there. Just like Captain Marvel. You were great all the time. It just everyone else needed to realize it.
Yeah, we just need the Mary Sues. Absolutely nothing is off limits and jokes can tackle any and every sensitive subject. So it's a trigger warning without a trigger.
I make joke.
Very disturbing. They feel the need to do this.
Dumbo. They already did it in Dumbo. I assume the Crows
Aladdin.
or whatever. This program includes negative depictions and or mistreatment of people or cultures. Sounds good. I haven't watched in a while. Maybe it's time to watch it again. These stereotypes were wrong then and are wrong now. I'd say speak for yourself. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact. Harmful to who? The Crow community?
They're global overlords that want them to follow DEI standards and might be offended by this because it's not sustainability. And I'm just gonna say as much buzzwords as I like to say, but that is what it. Because who is this for? Other than them?
Hey, I'll just continue. We got some buzzwords coming up.
Oh, good.
Learn from it and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future together. We need to be more inclusive, not of racist crows though. Apparently, why can't we include them? Disney is committed to creating stories with inspirational and aspirational themes about how teenagers have boyfriends when they're boys. And the dad's very supportive of the gay relationship.
Sure. Oh, there's
family company, guys.
You don't think the messaging is there. And it's not. Here's the thing is people go, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with gay or trans, any of that. It's when you are introducing it. It's when you are introducing it to people. And if you're saying it's a family thing for small children, which you shouldn't be talking about any of this stuff with, and at most it is all the family parents' choice, you can't put it in. But of course, it's everyone knows that. They don't trust Disney movies anymore, which is why they're all flopping. Is anyone putting their kid down in front of Disney TV?
They want to reflect the rich diversity of the human experience around the globe. Unless it's racist, why can't we reflect the rich diversity of racists, huh?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Yeah, sorry, we might get a little edgy around here. I don't monetize these yet, so.
Yet.
All right, I'm seeing mostly blue in chat. That's good. Dirk Jensen, you're the only one all allowed to be gray. Everyone else, this is your first warning. This enough? Are we tired of yelling about this? I don't want to yell about this anymore. Oh, God.
You think that was tactical?
Next topic.
You think that was tactical? I think so.
What, this whammon?
Specifically who they got to deliver that message.
Oh, that's who it... Oh, my God. That's...
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get a little further up.
You think maybe just a little bit that was a tactical decision?
Get access to exclusive videos and become a producer at my Subscribe Star. Links in the description.